Morning, welcome to Kings at Home Daily. My name's Steve. I'm one of the leaders based at City West. If you're part of the King's Church family from one of the sites, then morning, welcome, great to have you with us. If you're joining us from outside, perhaps somebody sent you the link or something. We're a church based in Norwich, and you've joined us for one of our what we call Kings at Home Daily, where it's just like a morning devotional, really working our way through a book of the Bible, and just kind of a thought for the day, really, what the Bible might speak to us about today. And this morning we are in the Gospel of John, chapter 18, really short bit, just like a couple of verses. So if you want to find your way to chapter 18 and verse 38, Jesus here, context is Jesus here had been arrested, and it's Passover. So there's Pilate, who's kind of ruling over this. There's a tradition that at Passover they're allowed to release one prisoner. And Pilate here, who's in charge of this affair, he's speaking to the crowd. He's got Jesus and this guy Barabbas, who was a robber, a murderer, a thief, and he's asking them, who do you want to release? So let's pick it up, verse 38, and we're halfway through with it. Pilate says this: I find no basis for a charge against him, speaking of Jesus there. But it is your custom for me to release to you one prisoner at the time of Passover. Do you want me to release the King of the Jews? No, they shouted back. This is the crowd. No, not him. Give us Barabbas. Now Barabbas had taken part in an uprising. And it's a really short few verses there, but powerful symbolism, isn't it? Where we've got just the nature of mankind, the nature of humankind, where instead of offering, when offered spiritual life and offered Jesus, instead choose the way of the world with theft and murder and so on. Such is the way of the human heart, isn't it? And yet, not just that, but then Jesus goes on to be sacrificed for us. So in the same way, that Barabbas got off scot-free, as we read on, and Jesus didn't, and we read on and know how that ends. So in the same way, Jesus came and substituted the place for Barabbas, didn't he? Physically, he took the place of Barabbas. Barabbas deserved punishment, deserved death, and so on, and yet Jesus paid the price. And so in the same for us, that obviously didn't step into our physical place, but spiritually, that we've fallen short. We've all fallen short, got stuff wrong, and Jesus steps into our place. He steps into our place and he pays that price. So through dying on the cross, he pays the price for all the stuff that we've done wrong yesterday, the day before, and before that, and that we're going to do wrong today, tomorrow. He stepped into our place, pays the price for the punishment that you and I deserve, and he pays that price. This is the wonderful free gift of grace for you and for me this morning, that we get to walk free in this wonderful truth that our sins no longer count against us, that all the things that we've done wrong, all the times we've fallen short, made mistakes, got stuff wrong, that it's not counted against us. Instead, Jesus, he lived a perfect life, and his righteousness is counted against us. His righteousness is counted against us. That's how God sees you and me this morning. As he looks at us, he doesn't see the inadequate, the fallen short, sinful, messed up person that we all are. He sees Jesus. He sees Jesus. When he looks at you and me this morning, he sees Jesus. This is the wonderful truth of the gospel, the wonderful free gift of grace, freely poured out for you and me, that Jesus came to earth, lived the perfect life that you and I can't live, died on the cross in our place, that we might be forgiven, free in relationship with him and the Father, and free from the wages of sin, free from that Jesus paid that price on our behalf. What wonderful truth is that this morning, that just like Barabbas, you and I have got away. We've got away with it. We've got away because Jesus has stepped in and paid that price, and we get to go free. We're forgiven. We get to go free. It's wonderful. We're justified. In fact, we're not just forgiven. We're justified. It's not just forgive and go. It's no, it's justified. It's come to me. Jesus says, come to me, come to the Father. It's not just you're forgiven, now go away. It's no, you're justified. So we get to come to the Father. This morning today we get to come to him because he loves us, because Jesus died on the cross in our place. We get to walk in freedom in relationship with him. What wonderful truth to encourage you, I trust, this morning. And it's amazing what you can just get from a couple of verses, a couple of powerful verses for us this morning. I trust that has encouraged you, blessed you, provoked you. See you again soon.